Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to this video lesson on parts of speech in grammar. So, without further ado, let's go. But remember, most of our classes will be like this after this. So, this first one will be about parts of speech because we talk a bit about listening, and I hope read through the notes that I gave you about listening. I hope you read through. Okay. Right. So what are parts of speech? This is a very important aspect of grammar. So as you can see in the cartoon there, nouns, verbs, adjective, pronouns, preposition, interjections, and conjunctions. So those are parts of speech. Okay. There are some others, but those are the basics. Okay. We go through the first one. No, still parts of speech. All right. Just testing you. So first one we have noun, then we have pronouns, we have verb, we have adjectives, we have adverbs, we have preposition, we have conjunction, and then we have interjection. So there are 8 parts of speech. Remember, because every single sentence that you write, you speak, you listen to, and you read through, there are, of course, these 8 will be present. Okay? Right. First one, noun. What is a noun? For example, cat, fireman, house, pencil, Chicago. So, noun can be defined as a person, place, or thing. Noun is usually general. So, see, cat. There's no specific cat. They talked about a general cat. But same with fireman. It's not talking about any specific fireman, any specific house, any specific pencil. But when you look at Chicago is a specific place in America. So that becomes another type of noun. Still under noun, okay? Noun have 2 forms, remember. Okay? Common noun, common, C-O-M-M-O-N-E. Okay? Common and proper noun. Okay? So common noun is like cat, fireman, house, like that. Those general things, general person, general place. But for proper nouns, it refers to a specific place, things, or person. For example, Chicago. There's no other Chicago around, so it is a proper noun. For example, Henry Cavill, the actor for Superman and Witcher, for the Witcher. So he's the only person who have Henry Cavill, or maybe his father has seen it or something. But when we say that person's name, it refers to that specifically to that person. So, for example, your own name is a proper noun. Your item graph is a proper noun. Remember, common, 2 different things, but still under nouns. Okay, next one, pronoun. Pronoun is the word used in place of a noun. Why do we need to pronoun? Because sometimes when you talk, you repeat the same words. There is an issue with that. For example, the author said that it is bad. The author says that, no. Then the author says, the author said, the author said. So you see that they're repeating the word, the author. It becomes weird. It's not grammatic. It's correct, but hard to pronounce, hard to say. So that's why we have pronouns. They substitute it with another word. For example, he, she, it, they, you, we. For example, in the picture, there is a group of friends. Takkan you nak ulang there's a group of friends is walking around? No, you use they. So you substitute it using pronouns. Okay? Very simple, very easy. Then we move to the important part, verbs. What are verbs? Okay. Verb is a word that tells you about what something or someone is doing. Remember, action word, a word of being. For example, the picture shows the boy is running. Run is a verb. For example, another example, sit, laugh, run, jump, and the girl is singing. I don't know what she's singing. Yeah, 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 yeah. But she is singing. Sing is a verb. It shows action. Remember, action. Noun just show something. Cat, house, door. But verb shows action. Alright? Then we move to adjective. Adjective is another form of word. So usually adjective we use as a word to describe a noun, not a verb, but a noun. Adjective is you giving some characteristic to the noun. For example, happy, happy boy. Sad, sad girl. Red, red ball. Green, green pole. Short, short, short. Short person. Tall, giraffe. Fat, not yourself. Okay. Then Harry, ball. For example. Okay. So you're giving characteristic to describe the noun. Okay. Then we have adverb. So what is adverb? Adverb is something, it is similar to adjective. Adjective describe a noun, adverb describe a verb. So it can be added to a verb to modify its meaning. It tells you when, where, how, in what manner or what extent an action is performed. So, for example, talk loudly. So you are describing the talking. See? Talk loudly. So many and in many and in ly, you see some word, some verb, some adjective with ly, but some do not. Example, cheerfully. She sang cheerfully. He walked briskly. She laughed wickedly. He moved delicately. Okay. But some example of that can be adverbs, but they don't have ly at the back. Fast. Move fast. Okay. So that is an example of adverb. Now we have preposition. Okay. Under, over, in, on, in front of, behind, next to. Those are preposition. Describe or is a word placed before a noun or pronoun to show the relationship to some other word in the sentence. For example, she is between the officers. So between is the preposition. She is in front of the office. So it shows the, you need to remember that preposition shows the location. Okay? Example, to, with, against, by, from, at, for, across, in. Preposition also, for example, like with. So I am with her. So that is a preposition. Shows that you are with someone. Okay? It's not hard to remember about these things. These are very important because when you are writing something, there is a specific order that you have to follow when you are writing or speaking to make sure it is coherent. People are able to understand it. Okay? Next, conjunction. Remember conjunctions or connecting words. Word used to connect other words. For example, and, but, or, because. It can be between one phrases between another, or maybe sentences between another. For example, I like to eat because it is very good. She and him went to somewhere. So because you get the idea. Oops. Okay. You get the idea, okay? Connecting words. So what about interjection? So interjection is like you want to interject something, you want to interrupt. suddenly. For example, they can define as a word that expresses strong or sudden emotion, used as an exclamation mark. You see the exclamation mark? And is capable of standing by itself. Look at the example. Hey! That is an interjection. Interjection. You see people like some a robber wants to rob something. Then you interject. Hey! You are expressing your strong or sudden emotion. You want to inform that someone is robbing something. So you use interjection. Okay? Or maybe you are so happy you finish your exam. Then you hooray! That is interjection. Okay? It can stand on its own. You don't need to continue it because people know that you are expressing something. Okay? Or maybe if you want to continue, darn, it's too hard. That is an example of interjection. After, before a sentence. Okay? Or maybe you want to use after a sentence. She got all A's. Wow! That is an interjection. Examples, other examples like, oh dear, my goodness, wow, or ouch. So those are interjections. Okay, so we have some practice here. Read through the instruction. Please identify the correct part of speech for each of the following words in the sentence in the following slide. Okay, I will create a Padlet for you to complete this practice so that you will be able to identify which one is the parts of speech. Okay, so this one, okay, you can pause it here when you want to write it down so that you need to underline which one is the noun, which one is an adjective, which one is the and everything parts of speech. Okay, moving on, more practice. Pause it, do it, upload it in Padlet. Okay, good. Right, so that's it for this week. Thank you very much. With the next lesson will be about contextual clues. So thank you very much. Have a good day. Peace.